Well, this is going to be kind of an odd live because even though it's live, I'm treating it as though it's not. I mean, I will be responding to comments as I can. Um, but I've just been filming so many like life updates on my phone to do like quick like vlog here and there. And then I keep saying, I'm not going to post it. I'm not going to post it. I'm not going to post it because it's like, I don't know. I just keep getting really in my head about whether or not, like, how much to share, what not to share, and just kind of where I fit in the scope of this community these days. I really feel like I'm on the outside, and I'm just trying to find my way again. So first things first, I really hope my sound is working because if not, that's going to be really awkward. First things first, I am not very active on social media right now, and I don't know when I will become more active again. This hasn't always been a hobby for me, and when we bought our shop, when we took over the shop a year and a half ago, I think we were so new and figuring things out that we didn't really understand. I know I didn't truly understand the magnitude of what we would be taking on and how it would honestly just affect every part of our life. And so it kind of felt like we were getting into things and trying to tackle all these issues. And now that we went through a lot of like understanding how to operate a business as business owners, we're into year 2 and we're dealing with a lot more of how to be effective leaders and managers. And that is proving to be the most difficult challenge I think I've ever experienced. And it's taking a lot out of us. We're spending most of our time at work, working at home, and I just don't have time for really anything else. But it's also really affecting how I feel about like myself as a person, as a professional, and as someone in this community. Because when my friends reach out to me and they want to talk doll stuff, there's a part of me that feels really guilty because I just haven't had the time to give it. We sold probably 6 bodies for the last couple of weeks. We've got floating heads, and I'm still working on commissions, but it's like out of a place of like necessity versus a place of like, I really feel excited to do it. And that's sad for me because I feel like I've tried to put a lot of work into, I put a lot of time, I put a lot of work into this hobby, and I kind of lost my way along this journey. And I stopped carrying my dolls in public. I stopped bringing them to work. I get really self-conscious when I try talking about it to other people. And and it sucks because when I was working from home and there was COVID, this was my life. Like this became a big part of my life because I wasn't going to work in person. I wasn't having in-person interactions. And this was like kind of my new normal, was being able to have this place to go to and talk to people all the time in this community and not feel judged and felt very safe. And then as we kind of got out of the COVID kind of reality slapped me back in the face again. And it was like, oh yeah, you need to start going out and meeting people and focusing more on the business and retirement and life and relationships. And I realized that I was being judged on a lot more than just the doll hobby. Like I feel like I'm being scrutinized in every aspect of my life right now. I'm not good enough as a business owner. I'm not good enough as a manager. I went to a meeting with a bunch of other women in leadership, and I kind of just felt like the hot mess in the room. And it just has me being like, where do I stand in anything right now? Like where am I? Who am I? Where am I heading? What's my identity? And I really just don't know. And it sucks. And I'm sad about it. And I'm tired of being sad and stressed all the time. Like, it's too much. And I'm not someone who can't handle things. It's just, it feels like it's all too much and I being stretched in a million different directions. So I don't know where my channel is going and I don't know where I'm going. I'm just kind of this blob right now. I can say that I love dolls and I want to be a better hobbyist and be more true to who I want to be. But I don't think that I have any right to really put any content out right now when I feel like I don't know who I am or who I want to be. I've probably filmed 5 different videos of me from sobbing to talk. Like I like trying to do this video, but not sure how to do this video. And so I've got like probably 3 hours worth of content like that I'm never going to post because it's just me having this conversation, but in several different ways. But one of the things that I said, and I did tell a good friend this too, was that I realized that I'm trying to be a big fish in multiple ponds right now. And I don't think that that is important. And I don't think that that's what I needed to have been focusing on for so long, but I had been. And so I wanted to be this big to-do business lady. And I wanted everybody to know me. And I'm realizing more like, yes, I want to network and I want more people to know our business, but I just want to be a good boss. And I just want to help our team be effective. And I feel like the more I keep trying to help them, the worse it gets. And it's just like this vicious cycle. And then on the doll side, I was trying to do the same thing, like be this big bad, like big bad, like, I don't know, like a bigger presence in the community. And instead of just being like, this is me, this is what's up, and I don't care what anybody thinks, I started to care too much. And I know I've talked about it before, but it got to the point where it was like I started to value myself based on how others value, or like how others perceived me, or I perceived others as seeing me. And I was like, man, I gotta stop this. Like I really have to stop comparing myself to other people and trying so hard to be something that I never meant to be in the first place or wanted to be. If that makes sense. Like when I posted my first video on YouTube, I did it just because like I had no thoughts or feelings if it's going anywhere or turning into anything. That was never the intention. And not to say that it has gone anywhere, like not say it hasn't, but it's like I am the littlest, still like the littlest fish in a little pond. And I know that, and that's okay. And I need to be good in that and safe in that. Because it's not my end all be all. My end all be all is to have a good quality of life, to have more time with my husband and my family. Like I just got back from Houston. I spent the whole weekend with my newborn niece and my nephew, who's only 1.5 years. And I didn't think about anything else this weekend except for them, because when I'm like in that moment and when I'm with them, they are everything. They mean everything. And once Ben and I got out of that situation, we started to think work again. And then I was like, I haven't put a video out or really good content in a while. And I wonder if people wonder what's happening. Like all of a sudden the anxiety hit and everything just got messy. Thank you. I am saying I appreciate the comments. Thank you. Yeah. I have obsessive compulsive disorder. I've talked about that before. And there are really great, not great, but like there are some benefits to it for me in terms of like when I get really fixated on something, I'm fixated on it and I will work and work and work and work and work. But the downside of it is I work till the point that I kind of lose track. And so I'm just trying to be better about it. And when I started this channel, I was in a very low with my depression, and it seemed like all the normal parts of how I wanted to live my life were so far away. And when I look back on that, I'm like, gosh, I can't even believe that I was in such a deep, dark place. And this is a different stress than it was then. But at that time, I didn't really care about anything else but not feeling that way. And so I felt like I could handle the judgment or people being like, you're doing what? A little bit better, because anything was a step up from the panic attacks and the constant just like fear. So yeah, I definitely do need to step away, and I think that's what I'm trying to get to, is I think that I am going to step away. And if I do post content, like I'm committed to several collabs that I've signed up for, and so I don't plan on not doing those collabs, but my videos will be maybe once or twice a month, if that. I'm not making any commitments, basically, is what I'm saying. I am done making commitments, I guess, except for the ones that I've already made. If I've made them, don't worry about it. Yeah. I don't plan on giving up this hobby. I don't plan on selling all my dolls. I think right now it's just a luxury that I can't afford right now in my life. That being said, if any of you are business owners out there, meaning like a business owner that has multiple employees, like between 8 and 14 employees or more, I'm really looking for a mentor right now. I seem to keep finding people who own their own businesses but don't have employees, especially if you're a woman in manufacturing. That would be sweet. I feel like I really need a professional mentor right now. And I don't know what many of you do, professionally speaking. So if you want to be my mentor, please reach out to me, because my God, I need it so badly. Is the voodoo doll on the table on your left? I don't. So I'm a doll collector. My whole channel is about dolls. So all the dolls here are just, yeah, it's what I do. Anime dolls. That one is stained, so I've got a stain remover cream on her. So that's what I do. If you look at any of my other videos, it's all about dolls. So I don't know any of the voodoo. Okay, but just look at for a now person. It's creepy. I like it. Okay. All right. Well, that's cool. Thanks. They're anime, so anime style, I like it. It's my jam. But I don't want to keep this going for too long. I didn't intend to come out here for an hour. We just got back, and I have things that I really want to do. But that's just where I'm at with things and stuff. And I hope that when I do come back, and that, you'll still be there to hang out. And I appreciate your patience. I know I haven't exactly been like I know my channel is different from a lot of the other major channels in the community, and I don't see that changing for me anytime soon. I think that I'm just going to do whatever I want whenever I feel like it. So if you're there for that, cool. I appreciate that. Yeah. So as I always say, thank you for watching. I appreciate you very much. And send me a message if you have any questions. And I'm not making this video because I need y'all to blow up my inbox and be like, hey, I don't need you guys to like come tell me like nice things. I fully understand what I need to do as an adult and for the hobby. Not to say like I don't appreciate your love and support. I do, but I don't want you to feel like you have to. That's not it at all. I'm not looking for empathy, sympathy card, just trying to be as honest as I can with you. Thank you, John. Thank you. Thank you, Linda. Thank you. I appreciate that. So I love you all very much. And I will not be at the convention in Philadelphia the end of this month. It's just not going to happen as much as I wish that would be the case, but I can't walk away from stuff right now. I have to see it out, even if things are messy and I would really like a vacation. But that's what it means to adult sometimes. Thanks to all my friends. Thanks to everybody who's reached out to do collabs, and for everybody that's ordered heads. I really appreciate it. The money has helped me a lot in paying off bills and just being able to get by these last few months. So thank you. I really, really appreciate it. That being said, I hope to be done doing face ups once these last groupings are done for the summer, and that I can just take time to relax. So I love you all so very much, and I look forward to seeing you whenever I see you. Peace out, my bean sprouts. Bye.